Hello there guys, today we're doing a collection reaction video once more on this channel. We're going through 4 collections where I'm going to be brutally roasting all of them. Sorry guys, I'm not going to be sparing anybody. I'm coming out swinging in this video. I'm going to be focusing on variety in your fragrances and also how creative are your collections in general. I've got some requests from you guys who sent in these collections saying that you want certain types of fragrances to be added, but I'm generally going to say, you know, get this fragrance because it adds more creativity. I want some more uniqueness in these collections. So hopefully this video does that for you. And then I'm going to be brutally rating all of you out of 10. Okay, let's go. The first collection we have is from Jay Howrar, who has sent me in his collection here. That is looking very interesting. First of all, let's see what his message said. Omar, this is my small collection. Any recommendations? I like clean floral scents along with woody / bergamot smells. Looking for something for winter / spring. Okay, those are 2 fairly different seasons. Okay. That's a very interesting taste in perfumery. I think that's pretty cool. So you don't mind, you know, having some more unisex leaning fragrances. Like with Mr. Romantic, our own creation, that basically fits that description perfectly actually. Also Toy Boy and Mustache all actually fit to your style from your text description. I think this is a really nice collection overall. It's got an interesting style. You definitely have your own unique taste. You like the unisex floral stuff. You got Prada L'Homme is floral, Armani Parfum is floral. Pretty much all of these have some sort of florals in there. Which replica fragrance do you have? You have Jazz Club, which is the best fragrance from Maison Margiela in my opinion. You got some good freshies, you got some good darker stuff. You probably could go heavier on the winter scents actually in general, so you want to do something for the colder weather. So I'm thinking something that is going to be floral, a bit thick, a little bit more wintry. I did a video recently covering this brand Byredo, and I bought 6 of their fragrances. I think you will definitely love Bal D'Afrique from Byredo. It is a very nice, clean, almost aquatic smelling floral scent, has some thickness to it, it's perfect for the springtime, but I think you can wear it in the wintertime in general as well. It is a beautiful unisex style signature fragrance. You can pretty much wear it all year round with 6 to 8 hours of performance. Based on your floral tastes of Toy Boy, Mustache, Mr. Romantic, Prada L'Homme, I think you will very much enjoy Bal D'Afrique. Do you guys in the comments agree or disagree? Now it's time to roast you. I don't like the fact that you have several blue fragrances. You got both Carbon and Bleu De Chanel. I mean, actually it's not that bad, but let's have a look. Dior Homme Sports, YSL L'Homme. You could use more niche. And I'm not sure what this background is. Is this a carpet I'm looking at or just like some sort of texture? It's giving me the heebie-jeebies, so I'm going to reduce points for that as well. Actually, in all honesty, this is a pretty good collection. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. I just think you should upgrade to more niche fragrances. You've already made a good start with Mr. Romantic, and I'll say Jazz Club is kind of niche, and Cedra Boisé as well. But yeah, definitely check out Bal D'Afrique. It'll put you more in the niche direction and add more to your taste of perfumery. And I think Bal D'Afrique really is the best from Byredo from what I've tried so far. I give that fragrance a 9 out of 10. 32% of people who watch School of Scent are subscribed to us. If you guys want to see our channel grow, to really help us out, click subscribe. Let's get that number to 40%. Thank you. B Gold 11 has sent us this small collection as well. I don't know 2 of those fragrances on the far right. Ralph Lauren Safari. I need to refresh my memory of the notes because I never actually tried that fragrance. Okay, this fragrance was made in '92, so it's going to have a slight old school style to it. Lavender, leather. It's looking very much old school or aromatic. It's got the probably barbershop style going there, probably a fougere fragrance. Okay, so I can appreciate what kind of style you have in your collection through having Safari. I don't really know what you want to add here. You got quite an old school style collection. You got a very basic collection actually. So you got a lot of Ralph Lauren here. Black is not a bad fragrance. I've tried it in store. You got the new version of Polo Green, which I don't like. I don't think it's a very good fragrance. So you got a slightly old school style. I think you need to modernize your collection a bit more. I think you need something that's a little bit more relevant in today's market, which might be a little bit cruel saying that actually. You could just add something simple like Bleu De Chanel. That would up your collection very easily. But if you like those old school aromatics like you have in Safari and Polo Green, I would say to get something really creative like Penhaligon Sartorial. That's one of the most creative barbershop scents you'll ever have, and it will fit perfectly in the upcoming colder season. So if you haven't tried that fragrance, go ahead and do so. Then we have Pranav Kumar, who has sent in this overhead picture collection. He's got the brand new Sauvage, unopened, damn, mint condition. Okay, a lot of freshies, a lot of aquatics. You like your Aventus style fragrances with Club de Nuit and Explorer. You got the Aqua di Gios, the blue scents, the Ys. You got a lot of blue stuff, a lot of mainstream stuff. Honestly, I would try and make this collection a little bit more interesting, which again might be too harsh to say. I try to be funny and make these brutal roasts on these collections, but I end up feeling really bad and being like, you know what, I take back my statements. I'm really bad at doing these roasts, man. Nautica Voyage, you don't need that fragrance. It's not a good fragrance, guys. Come on, everyone keeps hyping it up. It's cheap. You buy it as your first fragrance, but then, you know, if you want, guys, just skip over it. I don't think it's very good. You like your Versace's. You like a lot of the mainstream stuff. Okay, fair enough. I think you need a completely different style in your collection. It's too homogeneous. There's too much of the similar style here. You got some darker scents like Rich, Warm, Addictive there in the back corner. You got some Azara Wanted by Night as well, is a bit darker, but you need more interesting, rich fragrances in my opinion. Wanted by Night has tobacco in it. You like your tobacco scents, but I want to add more interest to your collection. We're going into winter. I recommend Mancera's Red Tobacco. Or actually even better would be Alexandria's fragrances Hafez 1984, because it's very affordable. If you like affordable fragrances, then that's a great way to nicheify your collection in a very reasonable price tag. And actually, I think I prefer that fragrance over Red Tobacco. Oh, I forgot to give a rating to B Gold 11's collection. I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 10, sorry bro. And then Pranav Kumar, I like the fact this is a bigger collection, but I'm still going to give this a 4 out of 10 because I'm being brutal in this video. And finally, we have the Chip Douglas's collection, which he has given a screenshot of through his Fragrantica page. So that deducts 5 points automatically. Hey Omar, this is my current collection. Only just started to get into the hobby. That's pretty impressive. You've only just started at the start of the year, and I was wondering if you had any suggestions for my type of style. If you can pick what it is, LOL. I also have the testers for all 3 of your fragrances, and I really love Mr. Romantic. Thank you, bro, appreciate it. So can I pick out what his style is based on this screenshot? It's kind of varied and kind of all over the place. I will give you props for having La Nuit de l'Homme Le Parfum. That is a very underrated flanker. It's the sexy bad boy cousin of the original La Nuit de l'Homme. It's a very good flanker. You should check it out, guys. And it lasts a good time as well, 6 hours. Well, Million Lucky is fantastic. Apart from the Marley Ojan, fantastic. That's a good start into niche. Honestly, I really can't tell what your style is. They have all different styles here, but you're generally going for the more mainstream designer stuff, so you can definitely nicheify as well. Honestly, based on your style, just on the stuff that you like, for example, Mont Blanc Legend, you like the aquatics from things like Cool Water and Invictus, you like some florals from Toy Boy, and you kind of like that sexiness as well from fragrances like Lucky and La Nuit de l'Homme Le Parfum. I would go for something like Mancera's Black Gold. That gives you an interesting, new, fresh, daily signature that's niche, and it has interesting scent profile. It's very thick and musky. If you need to like musky fragrances to enjoy it, that's why, you know, I made the comparison to Legend. You need to like a thick, musky fragrance that has interesting notes like rose, aquatic notes, oud in there as well. It has that monstrous performance from Mancera, whilst, you know, overall still being a synthetic fragrance. But it's really quite elegant, it's very good performing, and it has this really interesting DNA I've never smelt anywhere else. I do think it's one of their best fragrances in their collection that is very versatile as well, which is what I like about Black Gold. So Mancera is a great fragrance brand to start getting into niche fragrances. I think for you it would work really well, although you've already started with apart from the Marley, but go for Black Gold because it's probably a little bit less mainstream, less mass appealing than the apart from the Marley fragrances you own. So try it out, bro, and let us know what you think. And that concludes this video, guys. What did you think? I only went for 4 collections today. Do you enjoy that? So I can basically go into each collection in more detail, or do you want to see more collections in each video? I'm hoping to make this maybe a weekly series if you guys want to see that, unless that gets too boring for you guys. You don't want to see that too often. But there's a lot of you sending your collections to us on Instagram, which is, you know, DM us if that's where you want to, if you want to submit your collection, go for it. But a lot of you guys keep submitting your collection, so I'm trying to get through a lot of them, and maybe this is the best way to do it, by going through a weekly series. Of course, guys, make sure you take this video with a grain of salt. This is a joke video. I'm speech marks roasting these collections, but really, you know, it's all love, guys. It's all fun, and hopefully you guys found this video helpful. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to check out our previous part on me rating and roasting collections. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.